As a United States Navy veteran, I have experienced firsthand the effects of free education. After my years of service, I have quickly grown to understand and appreciate the benefits that I've earned. I don't worry about how I'm going to pay for my next semester or how I'm going to schedule work around my classes. There are just a few examples of challenges that average college students face. Throughout my time in college, I've noticed the advantage that I have with my educational benefits, and I wish to see those benefits be available to anyone who may need them. My topic today is to present to you how free college education can have a positive impact on future generations. Through my extensive research and my experience as a current college student, I find that I am well informed to speak about this topic. Throughout my speech, I will be guided by three main points. First, a brief overview of the history of college education in America and the current burden that students carry that are attributed to the excessive cost of that education. Secondly, I will discuss the reasons for those costs. And finally, I will discuss the reasons why I think college should be free, but also should be earned. Now let's get into my first point. According to a book written in 1914 by Charles Franklin Thwing, titled A History of Higher Education in America, the first college in America was founded in 1636, Harvard University. It was established by colonial settlers from Great Britain, whom were all educated at the world-renowned universities of Cambridge and Oxford. Before the country of America was established, there's been an interest in higher education. Fast forward to today, students are almost expected to move on to college straight after high school, most relying on financial aid and scholarship opportunities if they're so lucky to get them. The expectation set forth for students prepares them for an inevitable acceptance of debt and anxiety that comes with the current cost of higher level education. A book written in 2011 by Robert B. Archibald and David Henry Feldman, titled Why Does College Cost So Much?, addressed a commonality in the fluctuation of cost of a higher education and other unrelated industries. The study seems to suggest that there may be a link between the climate of the economy and the price of college education. Students are expected to pay many different fees for their education. Books each semester ranging from total prices of $100 to $300 is an expected cost, along with a course cost of upward of $5,000 a semester. Aside from the education costs, students have been overwhelmingly riddled with anxiety and stress due to having to balance financial obstacles along with heavy educational workloads. An article from 2014 by Stuart Heckman, Hannah Lim, and Catherine Maltonalto, titled Factors Related to Financial Stress Among College Students, reports that an average of 76.8% of students in their research demographic expected student loan debt after graduation. This data shows a shocking realization of the shadow of financial burden overhanging the average college student. The cost causes financial stress that carries with the student long after their graduation. Now on to my second point. What are the reasons for these excessive costs? In 2015, an article by Paul F. Campos titled The Real Reason College Tuition Costs So Much explained how there has been a significant increase in the demand for higher education. From 1995 to 2015, college enrollment increased by 50%. There's also a need for expansions of schools. This goes hand in hand with the increase in students. All of these rapid expansions and increase in students, along with the gradual inflation of the US dollar, have all been major contributors in the upswing of the cost of education. In a book written in 2004 by Richard K. Vedder titled Going Broke by Degree, Why College Costs Too Much, emphasizes the stress on American university and their struggle to balance expenses with the rising demand for education. In their words, the productivity of university personnel is almost certainly falling. Now on to my third point. Higher education is a gift. It's not something that should be taken for granted. As a student, you should take advantage of every opportunity and use it to better your life for the future. In an article written by Philip A. Trostel in 2015 titled, "It's Not Just the Money, the Benefits of College Education to Individuals and to Society," says that there are significant benefits to a college degree outside of financial payoffs. This shows the value of a college education and how it can positively impact your life. I believe that this opportunity is too good to just be given for free. An individual must earn their way into being given free college education. In conclusion, I hope that I've shown the impact of college education and how important it is in our society. Throughout my speech, I gave you an overview of the history of college education in America and the current burden of costs that students have, the reasons for those costs, and the reasons why I think college should be free, but also earned. I believe everyone should have the opportunity to get a higher education, but I also believe they should understand the magnitude of the opportunity presented to them.